Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 on how to recreate that beautiful fabric crochet dress. Just in case you missed the first tutorial, please check it out and see how I created the crochet pocket. So let's begin. So first we're going to learn how to create an I-cord. I'm using a 5.5mm hook and a ball of yaya yarn. I'm using 3 strands of yarn to create the I-cord because I want it to be thick. So I'm just going to create a slip knot real quick. Insert my hook. Adjust the tension. I'm just going to chain 1, 2, 3. Make a chain 1 into the second chain from the hook. Chain 1 into the last chain. Drop 2 loops from the hook and hold them firmly from coming undone. Chain 1 into the remaining loop. Chain 1 into the next loop. Then chain 1 into the last loop, which is the 3 loops on your hook. Repeat everything you did in row 1 in row 2 until you get the length that you desire. To finish the I-cord, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Chain 1 and then fasten off. So now that I'm done with the I-cord, I'm just going to attach it to the dress. Now that I've tied it to the old strap, I'm just going to pull the old strap just so I can get the I-cord in. Gonna pull just to get the old strap in. So I'm done with this part of the dress. You can repeat the same procedure for the other side. So we're gonna create the flowers next. So we're gonna begin by creating a knot. Put our hook in the loop. But before that, I want you to know that we're using a 3.5mm hook. So to begin, we're gonna chain 4. 1, 2, 3. The 4th one is not going to be so tight. It's going to be loose. We're going to chain 2 more. And then we're going to go into the 4th chain. We're going to go into the 4th chain. But first we're going to yarn over and create a half double crochet. We're going to do another half double crochet. We're going to chain 2. Make a single crochet in the same stitch. We're going to chain 2 again, yarn over, insert our hook into the next stitch and do a double crochet, and do another double crochet. Chain 2, do a single crochet in the same stitch, chain 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, do half double crochet, do another half double crochet, chain 2, do a single crochet, chain 2, yarn over, do a half double crochet in the next stitch, do another half double crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, and end with a single crochet. So we're going to keep repeating that until we have a full petal, and a full petal is 5 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and chain 2, then single crochet. So now we're done with the first petal. We're just going to chain 4. Make sure the 4th one is loose. We're going to hold it, chain another 2, and just do our first double crochet in the 4th chain. So we're going to repeat all that we did on the first petal, and I'll meet you when we are done with when we've gotten the number of petals we want and has reached the length that I desire. So I'll meet you when I'm done. So now that we're done with the petals, we're just gonna arrange that petal at a time and sew them into the dress, the fabric, using a needle. I used a regular needle because I couldn't find my darning needle. So I'm just gonna attach each petal to the dress one by one. So as you sew, make sure you secure the the yarn into the fabric. Make sure you make a very tight knot so that it doesn't unravel when you wash it or when you wear it. So I'm just gonna do the rest off camera. So I'll meet you when I'm done. Next, I made single petals for the bottom of the dress. If you want to know how to make them, you can go back to how we made those chain petals and just cut it off when you are done instead of making further chains to continue. So I sewed each of the petals to the bottom of the dress to give it an artistic feel. You can opt for this or you can just totally ignore it. Please don't forget to like, to comment, to share this with your friends, your family, and subscribe. So we're gonna quickly attach the pockets to the dress. I used my sewing machine for this to run it through, but you can use a needle and hand stitch this to your dress perfectly. But I couldn't because at this point I was mentally exhausted and I kept making mistakes. So I felt a sewing machine would help complete the whole look. This brings us to the end of the tutorial and I'll see you guys on my next project. Bye.